have control. Sorry, the presenter does not have control of the slides. They turn automatically. So we heard about this idea at Hubud. Actually, before we started Hubud, when we did a pop-up, and Hubud's a co-working space here in Hubud. If you haven't been, it's near the monkey forest down below. And we do a little propaganda thing later on in the show when we tell you all about it. But that's not right now. Right now is the explanation about PechaKucha. So in May of 2012, I guess over 2 years ago, we did a pop-up. We took over a cafe on Jalan Bisma, which is called Cafe Kendi, and we had 2 weeks of co-working, and at the end we had a PechaKucha Night, and we had about 60 people. That was our very first one. Since then, we've had all the PechaKucha Nights here, and many of you have come back every month, or it's kind of been monthly, but sometimes bi-monthly, and now we do it every couple months. Who was here at that first? Was anyone at that first PechaKucha Night? All right. So some of you remember. We didn't have any I don't think we had microphones. It was a little more informal, and now it's become a bit of a fixture here in a bit. So we're happy to present it again tonight. There will not be a break tonight. We have 6 presentations, and we're going to go straight through. Just a round of applause for betelNut, which is hosting us here again tonight. They're a great venue. They're a great group of people. We're proud to collaborate with them for PechaKucha Night, and the drinks are around. And so if you go ahead and get up between presentations or however you need to, but we will not have a break. All right. So all that being said, did I miss anything? Is that good? He's been to many of these. So we're going to jump right into the presentations. The first presentation is by a #1 best-selling author, Marina Pearson. She wrote a book called Goodbye, Mr. X, and she makes her living as being an international speaker, so we thought we'd put her first, and she'd kick things off. Always good to have a pro up. She helps professionals and entrepreneurs transform their stress into effortless results so they can deliberately create a thriving lifestyle. And tonight, Marina will share the secrets that will reveal how you can live without financial worries or struggles. She says she picked this topic because she's observed that talking about money is a subject that a lot of people don't want to talk about. So she thought she'd go right at it and talk about it tonight. She's also very pregnant. She's due in about 6 weeks. So we're really excited to have Marina Pearson here. Here she is. Marina Pearson, The Secrets to Financial Abundance. Check.
Good. Good evening. Yes, I am very pregnant. Yeah. Money, a word that conjures up a lot of emotions for a lot of people. People go to war for it, die for it, kill for it, even divorce for it. But there's a lot of amazing things that are being created in the world with it. But what I've observed over the years is this: that money is one of the most misunderstood resources that we have at our fingertips. So much so that people don't even want to talk about it, because it conjures up all of these negative emotions. But what if money is not the issue? What if the issue is our understanding of what actually creates those feelings inside of us? You see, there's enough money going around the world in the system, and yet poverty consciousness and scarcity still exists in the West. Now, I've lived in a lot of poor countries before, where $2 a day is the norm. But what I've observed is this: that abundance doesn't come from what you think, from what you feel, it comes from what you think. Now, I've kissed a lot of frogs, financial frogs in my life. I've lost a lot of money and made a lot of money. And what I've observed is that these insights that I want to share with you tonight are all about what can create it for us and what can actually stop us. So the first one of these is awareness. Awareness around our beliefs. Each and every one of us here tonight has beliefs around money, sales, rich people. Some of them will hinder us, and some will actually support us. But why is this important? Well, it's important for us to know, because that way we become aware of what creates our reality. But where did these come from?
Simon Canru, if you took out money, or you know Simon. Do you have the card, Sharon? She has the card. Okay, so she's upstairs. If you're Simon or you know Simon, she's got the card. All right, our next speaker is also speaking about some things that can help you feel better and be more in your body. Sandy Spears is the founding director of the Holistic Business Network. He's originally from Germany, and he's been here in Ubud for 4 years. He's been involved in intensive studies with Eastern spiritual masters, and his background includes theater and drama action work, emotional expression, yoga, meditation, and NLP. And tonight, Sandy will share why he thinks that by being conscious about other people's nonverbal signals, you're not only improving your communication skills, but also understanding yourself better. Tonight, Sandy Spears, our fifth speaker, Behind Body Language.
Ladies and gentlemen, tonight I'd like to share with you a couple of ideas why body language is so much more fascinating than you can imagine it to be. For a start, if someone would ask me what is the summary of it, I would say who you are speaks louder than what you say. It is not what you say, it is your presence. And think about it, for those of you who have had animals, pets, I mean, you know them very well, and after a while, you know the slightest movements, and you know whether they have been up to no good or not. So you know that how it is, because why is that so? Body language does not lie, no matter what you say. In the body, we have all our beliefs, all our attitudes, our whole history is represented in our body language. And there is some very interesting research that was done in Pennsylvania where they discovered that the vast majority of our communication, no, it's not words. The vast majority of our communication actually is our body language. Second is tonality, how we say it, and the least one, surprise, surprise, are the words. So, how is this important? How is this significant? I'll share with you in just a moment something, but first of all, consider this. We have got about 80 facial muscles. We have got about 3,000 facial expressions and well over 700 body language signals, non-verbal signals that we're sending out. Now, most of all of this bypasses the cerebral vortex of the brain. That means this communication goes much, much quicker to this other than conscious part of our body, and consequently, we get messages that we don't even know, are aware of, that we're taking them in. So now you may want to say, so why is this significant? Well, let me give you an example. Take, for instance, tonality. Well, my previous partner was a classic. Now, you know this inconspicuous, yes dear. Well, yes dear can at times mean everything's fine, let's do it, it's great, love you. But at other time of the month, yes dear is lethal and it's danger. So we have got many different ways where the most important thing is to remember that what we're picking up is the intention, the feelings that we communicate through our intention. That's what we're really picking up. Now, why would that be important? Now, here's the thing. When you meet someone for the very first time, within the first 30 seconds, you make a number of conclusions, judgments, snap judgments, that are much, much more difficult to change than you're possibly aware of. So one of the first things is that the judgment that you make about a person is, do you trust them? Is this person a friend or potential sexual partner? Yes, it starts with the base chakra. Yeah? This is what we're looking for. The other area is this person, where does this person start in terms of our social hierarchy? Are they below or above us? And is this person more or less educated? Where is this person in their success level? Are they higher or below us? And based on all of these evaluations or snap judgments, what happens is we make far-reaching decisions. How we want to relate with them, how we want to do business. Do we want to do business with them? And do we